2K Sports pregame show. Sponsored by Kia.
Greetings and welcome to 2K Sports. I rarely say greetings, but I just did. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, alongside Kenny and Shaq. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Toronto Raptors. Taking a look at Toronto, these guys have been rolling. This is a dangerous team right now, having won 8 straight. They want to see just how far they can push it, looking for win number 9 in a row tonight. Tonight, we're featuring the present and the future. 2 young teams playing well, and both have the potential to grow into powerhouses. Shaq, what are the coaches telling their guys right now?
Well, Ernie, sometimes younger players get a little too hyped for the game. Coaches got to monitor that. You want your guys to go put their heads down and give a consistent effort, but young guys, they're out of control.
Yeah, good test for these guys today. It measures the progress of what the team has been made, and we're likely to see some excitement, but the inconsistent play has been there as well.
Thanks for the insight. You can't get there anywhere but right here.
Right here.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
It's one of the best show ever.
It's the home of the Suns here in Phoenix, Arizona, as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the desert. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. For the Suns, they continue their stretch of home games. Well, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. 2 elite teams put each other to the test, certainly, every time they meet. A lot on the line in this one, though.
And I think for the Suns, they fought awfully hard this season, and they've got the results to show for it. It's been a breakout year for this group.
Yeah, no doubt. It's been a nice story, but now the real work begins, getting themselves primed for a deep push into the playoffs.
And before we get underway here, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Steve Clifford.
Well, guys, when I asked him what impressed him the most about today's opponent, he immediately referred to the explosiveness on their offense. He said they have so many different ways to hurt you that it's impossible to take away everything. It's just about damage control.
Thank you, David. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Jordan in at 2 guard. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Zach Randolph. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Beverly. They set the screen, and stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Jordan. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, and he's not going to let an opportunity like that get away. I mean, he's just going to go hard to the bucket.
Here's Beverly. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't go. Booker against Jordan. The feed to Valanciunas. Jordan inside. He's guarded by Booker. Jordan kicks to Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Beverly. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Randolph with the rebound. Outside Jordan. Down low. Stolen by Bender. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Raptors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Beverly with the ball. They set the screen. Booker the pass to Bender. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Jordan. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. For Toronto, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The first one falls. Good on both.
You know, such a polished free throw shooter. He just makes the most of all of those chances when he gets them.
Now Beverly. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, it's been a far from an ideal start for them offensively, but they can breathe a little easier now that they've got that first bucket.
No good from Jordan.
Boy, he usually knocks that down with that much space.
Now the pass to Booker. He tries for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Jordan. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Lowry.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Right, he's got it rolling so far. Just the kind of start he was hoping to get off to.
Now here's Anthony. Last game he had 13. And it's good. 2 points.
Love how Bender squares himself up on these mid-range jumpers. His form is just exceptional.
Jordan kicks to Valanciunas. And stolen by Booker. And stolen by Jordan. Perez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Perez.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets.
Look, I'm fine with our defensive effort, but I know we could be doing so much better on offense. All right, I want us taking advantage of this offensive mismatch and playing through our man right now, okay? I do not want to see a shot go up until he touches the ball. So read the defense and find the open man.
For Jonas Valanciunas, Pirtle comes in for Zach Randolph. Norman Powell's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Livingston in for Kyle Lowry. Parsons outside, uncovered. Toronto grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebounding.
Now here's Livingston. He feeds it to Jordan. 6 to shoot, and they double up Jordan. Out left to the wing. Here's Adams. No good that time, and Phoenix will come the other way. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Wood can't hit. Raptors leading by 4. And Adams kicks to Jordan. Pass to Livingston. Jordan dishes to Adams. Back to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Offensive rebound. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. McGee a screen. Pass to Ulis. Down low. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Now here's Jordan. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And a gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
Ulis with it. He's covered by Livingston. Now the Raptors moving it up. Livingston is running. Oh!
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
You know, true. He got to the spot where there was nothing a defender could do to stop him.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Pulls up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And that does it for the first quarter. Toronto ahead, up by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
You know, this is a savvy group. They know when to body up and play physical and when to back off.
Raptors leading by 5. We've got Wood. He's out there with Ulis. Evan Booker out there with Bender. And it's Brady in at the 4-man position. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Jordan, and it comes off the front of the rim.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Lakers was driven. He scored 33 points, and he made them pay at the free throw line with a lot of freebies. His big game ensured that his team would continue its hot streak, and we'll see if they can keep it going tonight. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Well, the way that last one went, the plays he made, it wouldn't have mattered who was checking him.
Here's Ulis after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. The 3, good on the three-point shot. Ulis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Jordan. Adams outside. Turn the corner. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. Outside Jordan. Raptors moving the ball around. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for Phoenix.
It seems like they found a nice middle ground here. There's some long range, some inside the arc. That kind of offensive versatility makes it really tough for a team to defend.
The Suns trailer. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Phoenix's ball. Now, here's Ulis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Now here's Booker. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. There's the dish to Jordan. Passes it to Adams. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's just too easy. No one with size willing to switch over, and that left the smaller defender stranded.
Zach Randolph is checked in for Toronto. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Raptors have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Suns trail by 7. And here's Beverly. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. For three, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Some changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for Bender, and it's LeVert in for Devin Booker. The Raptors also with a sub. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. A nice shot by LeVert.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Jordan, high post. He's got 14. Lowry passes to Jordan. They get a hand on it. Here's LeVert, guarded by Jordan. Outside Anthony. To the middle. Here's McGee. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Phoenix. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Raptors lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. We're letting one guy look like a world beater out there. Do not allow him to get baseline. Move your feet and funnel him to the middle. And if he passes, be ready to close out on the shooter. No easy buckets. Now let's get out there and win this game.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
I tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
I don't know how you're not a big fan of his game. He plays fast, aggressive, and if you let him get to the rim, he leaves nothing to chance.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. Jordan in at shooting guard. Zach Randolph is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Lowry, and it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Lowry. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Fast break, here come the Suns, and stolen by Jordan. One-on-one here. Goes back up. Rebound by the Suns.
He can be a dominant, intimidating threat, but the defense stood tall.
And here's Booker from the arc. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Raptors leading by 4. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. Jordan against Booker. And they double up Jordan. He dishes it to Lowry. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Lowry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
You know, once a pass is made out of the double team like that, the defense is spread too thin to stop the bucket. Heads up assist there.
The pass to Chris. Booker outside. Kicks it to Carmelo. Trying his luck deep. Can't hit that one. Nice D from DeRozan. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. A second chance effort. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Toronto, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. No good on that one. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Valanciunas. That one misses. Suns trail by 7. Beverly wide open. Phoenix no good that time either.
The defense fortunate that he didn't burn them there. You'd have to think he wouldn't miss that again.
Jordan kicks to DeRozan. But he stays with it. Goes back up. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Wood, he's checked in for Chris. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lowry against Beverly. Outside Anthony. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. The Raptors in second.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Raptors leading by 10. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Guard it. Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up, take a seat. Listen up. We have these
looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Tighten up and toughen up in the lane. Establish better position. Maybe even take some charges.
Parsons checked in for the Suns. Ulis comes in for Patrick Beverly. Suns trail by 12. And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That is his first foul of the game. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Parsons dishes to Bender, and Bender throws it down.
Parsons known for his scoring, but he is a big-time passer as well.
Outside Jordan, dishes it to Lowry. The drive by Jordan, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Dragan Bender. And the Raptors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. For Toronto, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's the screen. The wide open look here for Ulis. No good from outside.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Toronto working the ball around now. Adams, the pass to DeRozan. It's Jordan on the wing. He's got 22, just 4 to shoot. And the Raptors miss again.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Confidence, he's lacking poise. He's forcing things that aren't there. He's just taking shots out of rhythm.
Now here's DeRozan, following the miss by Chandler Parsons. And that one, good.
Boy, that's great patience. Work the ball until you find a mismatch for the easy bucket.
Suns trail by 15. Here's Ulis. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. It's stolen by Adams. Jordan, high post. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Raptors have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. The Suns making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. Pirtle, he's checked in for Toronto. Norman Powell comes in for Sean Livingston. Ulis with it. They set the pick. Pass to Wood. Will it go? And the Suns miss again. Toronto leading by 17. And Adams kicks to Powell. Jordan dishes to Powell. Back to Jordan. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
A little relish, a little extra to that finish, the double clutch before laying it in.
The Raptors have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Ulis passes to Wood. Fade away. Can't get it to fall. The 3/4 of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Raptors out in front, running away with it. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Suns trail by 20. Chris is out there with Anthony. Then it's Ulis. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Wood in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
Lowry kicks to Randolph. Powell dishes to Jordan. Back to Powell. Outside Jordan. Lowry passes to Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
It's stolen by Lowry. You know, here we go. Lowry, nobody back. Jordan kicks to Powell. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And stolen by Jordan. He's feeling it. And the dunk by Jordan.
Oof, this guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
So very quick to convert off the miss. And
bring it in. Take a seat. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they would.
Parsons checked in for the Suns. Patrick Beverly comes in for Ulis. Raptors also changing it up. Valanciunas comes in for Pirtle, and it's Green in for Norman Powell. They set the pick. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And then Jordan slams it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now here's Anthony. To the inside. Feeds to Beverly. And Booker kicks to Beverly. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Jordan against Booker. To the paint. And there's the 3-second violation. The Suns shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. And Beverly kicks to Parsons. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Bender, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here's Beverly. There's the pick. Anthony dishes to Booker. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
very rare for a guy to enter the league with such a polished mid-range shot. Booker, so impressive.
Jordan, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Jordan. Right wing. Lowry kicks to Jordan. Puts it up from 7. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
Yeah, that's tough. It cost them any momentum they were trying to generate.
They kick it out to Green. Cans it from downtown.
He's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
11 feet away and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
I'll tell you, solid low post passing made all the difference on that last possession.
Jordan inside, defended by Booker. Green kicks to Jordan. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Anthony. And it's Bender, top of the key. Second chance shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And how about the commitment from Bender right there, absorbing the hit.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.